Good afternoon. Welcome to the Marymount Junior High School. I had a brain fart there. Marymount Junior High School's spring production of Much Ado About Nothing. Hopefully this will go without many brain farts. I just came from teaching ballet all morning, so I'm kind of like trying to switch modes in my head. So I wrote some notes so I wouldn't forget this. I'm Kevin Bell I'm here with Cincinnati Academy of Performing Arts, that's CAPA. For those of you that might not know them, they are based out of the area here, and they provide arts programming, mostly theater programming for schools in the area that maybe don't have a theater program and want to get something going, and it's usually something pretty extracurricular, it's after school kind of stuff. So they sent me I've done work with Mount Airy, there's a Boys and Girls Club that I've worked with. So it just kind of depends. I did a Peter Pan with Cincinnati Waldorf. We filmed it earlier this year back in February. That was quite an experience. So most of them I've never filmed anything before, so we had to film a full-length production, of course, because of these. So this whole situation has been a bit of what I call a Red Sea crossing, because it's quite miraculous that we're able to do anything of the sort like this right now. The kids have been patient about it, and it's kind of interesting because, you know, if you tell them that's what's happening, then they kind of get into it. Whereas most of the actors my age are like, why are we doing this? Why do we have to do it? So it's this big, huge melee right now with, you know, grown-up actors, but the younger ones are like, okay, put on your mask, it's time to rehearse. Make sure you got your mask on. So at any rate, let's see, that was CAPA. Now they've done this in about 8 to 10 rehearsals, and they've done a remarkable amount of work. I found out about this project later than I normally would find out about a project during the school year. I was already scheduled pretty much out for the most of the school year. And Mr. Polk, I believe, approached somebody at CAPA and said, hey, listen, we'd like to do something, so can we have somebody do something? So it ended up in that way, kind of a rush thing, but it turned out pretty well. Like I said, they've done pretty well for themselves. The script that you're going to hear tonight, the dialogue, is from an organization called Playing with Plays. So Brendan Kelso is a teacher, former teacher, I think, in the Pennsylvania area, wanted to bring the classics, or make the classics come alive for younger students. And he took I think he has up to 15 Shakespeare titles now, and he has stories like Treasure Island, Little Women, Frankenstein, some classic literature that he has created, I guess you could say a children's version of it, or a student's version of it, that's what it is, a student's version of it. And it helps kids to get into the stories, get into the classics, and learn what they're all about without being dragged through the language. Some of the lines you'll hear tonight are obvious lines from the actual script of Much Ado About Nothing. And just follow along in your programs and you'll be able to follow the story as well. I would love to right now thank all of the parents that are here for allowing your kids to be involved in this. It was extra, I know, on top of everything else, and shuttling kids back and forth and getting them all fed and watered. It's a hard thing at the end of the day, getting them back home again and homework and in bed. So thank you for your help and your support in that. I'd like to also thank Deb Peterson, she's probably backstage, who came along sort of like, there were two what I call angels in this show. Deb Peterson is one who came alongside and helped with costumes. Just out of the blue, one of the cast members was like, I have an aunt and she's willing to help. And I'm like, oh my God, send her. So she's come along and been an amazing help with costuming. We have another man by the name of Dennis. And Dennis, I don't know if you're here in the room right now or not. He probably isn't. He works here at he works, I think, around the school district at all the schools. I think he's mainly at the high school. And his last name is quite a feat. So I'm going to just say, Dennis, I think it's Kenningsmecht. Does that sound right to most people here, Kenningsmecht? It's a long last name, but at any rate, he was the other angel that pulled me aside and said, hey, listen, if you need other stuff, I know where to get it. So we got in Dennis's truck on Tuesday or Monday of this week. He's like, hey, let's go to this school. So we gathered things from the four corners of the Fairfax / Marymount / what's the other one, Terrence Park area, and got a bunch of this stuff here the schools apparently share for the stage, and that was a major, major, major help. So also here today, Mr. Polka was here last night, but we have Ms. Skinner here from the junior high school, and I don't know if you want to come up and say a few words, but yes, so this is Amy Skinner, guidance counselor over at the school. I really, really, really appreciate you all's help with this, and I'm going to hand it over to you for just a moment.
Thank you very much. Hi everybody, I'm Amy Skinner, I'm the counselor at the junior high, and I, first of all, I called Mr. Polka last night and I said, you got to go tonight, I get to go today. I brought my daughter to every junior high production since she's been about 2 years old, so I didn't want to miss this one. And so I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you so much for all of your hard work and all of the students' hard work. I have loved kind of going through and you know, in the afternoon seeing the kids rehearsing in the commons after school, but it's really just been nice to, in this very unusual year, to have some normalcy back. So we're really excited. I talked to Mr. Polka and Mrs. Rabarzik, who were both here last night, and they said the kids did an amazing job. So I can't wait to see everybody enjoy the show. Thanks so much.
Great. So after we get done with the show, I know some of you may want to take pictures with your actors. So what we did last night was Mr. Polka was saying it was okay if we spread out throughout the auditorium. If you want to have your actor meet you up there, over there, wherever, they can come out and do that. There is one thing that they are required to do before we leave, which is something that all casts do, unless you're a Broadway cast, which we're not. We have to do something called strike. There are pieces that have to be put away because they have to be. They're just huge and cumbersome. And then we have some things that we have to load onto Dennis's truck at the end of this. It's not a huge job, and with all of these hands back here, it should really only take us about 20 minutes tops. So they basically will be gathering props, gathering anything that needs to be returned somewhere. So after they take their pictures, if you would please rush them back to the stage so we can all get out of here and go enjoy the rest of the afternoon after we're done. That would be amazing. I think that was it. So we got pictures, we got strike, and oh yes, finally, if you hear anything funny, please, please, please laugh. If there are any moments where you want to applaud, please do applaud. And just enjoy the show. This is one of Shakespeare's romantic comedies, so there will be some funny lines and some funny things going on. So thank you very much, and we will get started here in just a second.
I am the governor of Messina, Italy.
We know you're the governor, Governor Leonardo.
Now listen to me, Harold. You must behave yourself. There's guests coming, and you, Beatrice, I don't want you to get into a war of words with Benedict again. Hear me? Look, here comes the messenger now.
Sir, I come to tell you that Don Pedro, the Prince of Aragon, his brother Don John, and the faithful men, Claudio and Benedict, will all be coming soon. Oh, goody, I think Claudio's cute.
Yeah, well, Benedict is not. He's always smelly after a battle. Oh, look, here comes the smelly one now.
Welcome, Don Pedro and friends. You have fought bravely. Please, stay and party with us.
We will, thank you.
My brother gets all the attention. I hate him.
Don John, what are you saying over there?
dear brother. Just practicing my moves for the party.
So, Benedict, you're back again. And phew! Smelly as usual.
Smelly as usual.
You, my dear Beatrice, are a pain as usual. Are you ready to continue our merry war? You mean our war of words?
You know it.
You are such a parrot, teacher. What did you call me? Someone who talks a lot. What's the matter? Forgot your dictionary? You know, parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I wish my horse had the speed of your tongue.
Oh, he makes me so mad!
There seems to be a war of wits between them. Everybody, let's go to my castle. You know, the castle that belongs to the governor.
You're so cute.
Whoa, did you just say cute? No. A kitten is cute. A baby is cute. But her? No. With a name like Hero, she cannot be cute.
Yeah, what about him?
Come on, Hero. Does she drive the Batmobile and wear a cape too?
Well, leave her alone because I think I want to marry her.
Mary? Whoa, buddy. Listen, she's a bit plain. Actually, I do not like her. And as for marriage, it's overrated. So last year. You never catch me getting married. That's right, a single life for me.
She is the sweetest lady I've ever laid my eyes upon. You buy such a jewel.
And a case to put her into. Where have you guys been? You won't believe this. Lovesick Claudia here with Mary Hero. Isn't that hilarious?
Now, be careful, Benedict. Listen, this is a comedy, and all of Shakespeare's comedies end in marriage.
Yeah.
If I ever get married, you two can make fun of me forever. As a matter of fact, this play would change from a comedy into a tragedy, because I think I would die. You two are ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Claudia, I'll tell you what. Tonight, there's a masquerade ball. I will go, disguised as you, and woo Hero on your behalf. I'll get her to agree to fall in love and get married.
Sweet.
Conrad, my friend, I'm so jealous. I do not like my brother, Don Pedro. Why? Because everybody likes him and not me. I would much rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. Why? Because I'm a plain-dealing villain. Why? Would you stop asking me that? Why? Sir! What do you want, Horatio?
Well, sir, it appears that Claudia likes Hero, and your brother, Don Pedro, is trying to woo her on his behalf.
Really?
Really?
Why? Stop that!
Sorry.
Yes, tonight, at the masquerade ball. Sweet. I will use this to build mischief. You are both sure and will assist me? To the death, my lord. Why?
Donald, if some guy asks to marry you, say yes.
Why? What if he's ugly like Benedict? Men are dirty, smelly, and have prickly beards. I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face.
My niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
So go all Shakespeare on me. I am very happy being single because there is no man good enough for me. I will live as merry as the day is long.
Look, there's a guest start starting.
my brother, Don Pedro, is in love with Hero. He plans to ask her to marry him tonight.
What? I mean, yes, very, very interesting.
Yup, I heard him swear his affections.
I did too. He swore he'd marry her. Bye tonight. Well, you gotta go. Bye.
No! The agony! I told him I was Benedict, but heard this in the ears of Claudio. Friendship is constant in all other things, except in the affairs of love. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Good news! Don Pedro has won Hero on your behalf.
Apparently Don Pedro wants hero all to himself.
Whoa. What's this Claudio? What is Beatrice? Ah, girls. I'm so frustrated. See what happens when you deal with girls? Don Pedro, you took Hero all for yourself? Claudio sure is bummed.
No, please trust me. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. But did you see how Beatrice insulted me during the dance? She called me the prince's jester and a fool. Oh look, here she comes now. Please, send me away to Asia to break a toothpick or anything but to talk to that Harvey.
No, you need to stay. This is fun for me and the audience.
I cannot endure my lady tongue. I am out of here.
Wow, you really made me mad. Oh well, I brought you Claudio. Beatrice, fetch me through. You look sad,
I am.
but I won Hero for you.
Seriously? Your brother Don John told me that you are going to marry her.
You shouldn't listen to Don John. He's evil. But yet, she's yours to marry.
Well, aren't you gonna kiss each other? Come on, at least hug. Look, the audience wants to see some romance. They're silly, yet I'm the one without a husband. Oh well, later.
Okay. Well, your wedding's in a week. In the meantime, let's have some fun. Why don't we get Beatrice and Benedict to fall in love?
Okay.
I will do anything to help my cousin to a good husband.
Ah! Foiled! That was no fun! They figured out my plot against them!
I have another idea. Let's convince Don Pedro and Claudio into thinking he was a faithful. My friend Margaret and I will appear outside the window and refer to each other as Hero and Bob. If that would fool them.
If you can fool them, I will pay you 1,000 ducats.
I don't want any ducks.
They're gold coins. Money.
Oh! Sounds great! Let's get money, 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 money. Okay, let's go.
Claudio is a fool. First, he says he will not fall in love. Then he falls in love. Oh look, here comes the lovesick fool now. I have time.
No, it's gotta be true. Yeah. Beatrice is definitely in love with Benedict. No doubt. I never thought she would love anyone. She always says no one's good enough for her.
No, nor I either, but she does.
Neither did I. Could it be true? Could she love me?
Yeah, but she doesn't want to tell him. She's afraid that he's gonna make fun of her more. Oh well, stays to be Benedict.
This can be no trick. Wow, she really does like me. I better start being nice to her to want her to marry me.
Margaret, go tell Beatrice that Ursula and I are talking about her behind her back.
Okay.
When Beatrice comes back, we are to make her believe that Benedict is not her.
Cool.
Oh look, there she comes now.
So, Hero, did you hear that Benedict loves Beatrice?
Yes, I heard the Prince Don Pedro say that as well.
So sad. Too bad.
What's that?
Well, he's such a proud man. He's afraid that if he tells her, she'll make fun of him.
Yeah, and he's such a nice and good-looking man too.
See? I told you. So sad. Too bad.
Can this be true? I better start being nicer to him. This could be hard.
Whoa. Look at you, Benedict. What's up with the combed hair?
And the nice threads?
And you shaved? Is there something you're not telling us?
Could he be in love?
Sir, may I please have a private word with you? Away from these fools.
Hey guys, I have bad news.
What's that, brother?
Hero, the lady is disloyal.
Who? Hero? My girl?
Well, she's certainly no hero of mine. That's right. I'm talking about your hero.
I will not think it.
Hero to 0. I will prove it. Come with me.
Are you good men and true, Deputy Burgess?
Yes, sir, Policeman Dogberry.
Watchman! Yes, here we are. Good, because your job tonight is to watch.
Right. What? Deputy, what did you tell them?
You need to watch for, I don't know, things?
What things, sir? Is it ghosts? Is it ghosts? No. We need to look out for witches.
No, just stand right there and keep your eyes open and stay out of trouble.
Okay, let's go. You know, I've been watching out for ghosts for years now. It all started when I worked for this king in Denmark named Hamlet.
Yeah? Hamlet? That's a strange name for a king. When I was in Scotland, we had towns called Hamlets.
Towns called Hamlets? That is strange. Yeah, his name was Hamlet, and his son's name was Hamlet too. Anyways, he was murdered and came back as a ghost.
No way.
Way! I'll tell you, working for King Hamlet was a creepy job.
Sounds creepy. You know, I went for this guy up in Scotland. He was hung out with 3 smelly witches. I would rather be with ghosts than smelly witches.
Really?
Really, yeah. And then my boss, Macbeth, he went crazy and he... Wait, here comes something. I was not something wicked. This was for always saying something wicked was coming. Conrad, do you want to know something funny?
Yeah.
Margaret and I fooled Don Pedro and Claudia into thinking heroes of faithful.
What? So, let me get this straight. Margaret, acting like she was hero, convinced Don Pedro and Claudio that she was being unfaithful, and they thought Margaret was hero?
The two of them did. We did such a great acting job. We even fooled the prince. Stop! You two are under arrest for lying to the prince.
Who? Us?
Yes,
You.
That's my boy. Come with us.
Alright, Francis, let's get this party started.
You want to marry this guy?
I do.
You want to marry this lady?
No.
What?
That's right, you heard me. No, nope, nada, no way, not going to happen.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Leonardo, take back your daughter. She was unfaithful to me.
Yup, she cheated on him. I heard it.
I heard it too. Now this is fun.
We are out of here.
Dad, I think. Help, Uncle.
I wish you were dad's wanted kid if they had speak the governor in front of the whole town.
Easy there. No way she did it on Claudia. I know this kind of stuff. After all, I'm a fraud.
It's true. I did not cheat. If I did, you could torture me to death.
I think they have been deceived. Tricked.
If that is true, someone is going to pay big time. No one, I know, mean no one embarrasses me, the governor, in front of the whole town.
Hey, I have a cool idea. Let's pretend Hero is dead.
What? What will this do?
Well, when Claudio hears this, he will realize that he did really love her.
What if this doesn't work?
Then she leaves and becomes a nun. So, who's in?
We are. Let's go. What? No way! No how! I was world and you were not going to get one more thing on my head! Ever!
Beatrice, I do love nothing in the world so well as you.
Wow, I feel the same way about you.
I love you so much, I would do anything for you.
Great. Then I need you to kill Claudio!
Let me think about that. What? Are you insane? I can't quite do that.
Then you don't really love me. Do you?
Fine. Put it that way. I will challenge him. To the death.
Brother, I am very angry about what Claudio said about my daughter. Me too. You! Let's fight!
Do not quarrel with us, good old man.
You have slandered my daughter's name, and now she is dead. You will not fight. Then you and I will fight. You protagonist, you. Brother, a protagonist? Really? I I love my niece, and she is slandered to the death by villains. That makes me angry.
He will not fight.
Fine, we'll be back.
Great job, guys. You have killed a sweet lady.
Well, we feel bad about Hero dying, but she was unfaithful to Claudio.
Oh yeah, by the way, Claudio, you and I are going to fight later. To the death. Don Pedro, I resign from your service. Oh, and your brother, Don John? He skipped town. Later! Okay.
Guess what? Your captain, Don John, has left, and now you're under arrest.
We did it. We did it.
They look like witness. Did what?
I deceived your very eyes. We pretended that Hero cheated. Don John didn't do it.
Who are these guys here? Which is the villain?
I am.
No, I am.
We both are. We're the ones who killed Hero. Oh, misery. Oh, pain.
We were tricked and made a mistake. We are sorry.
That is okay. This is what I want you to do. Tonight, go to her tomb and mourn her death, and in the morning, marry her cousin.
That's it.
Yeah.
Deal.
What?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, Leonardo, we have mourned Hero's death, and now I will marry her cousin.
You are honorable. Antonio, please get my niece for Claudio. I think you will like her.
It's Hero!
Aha, we tricked you.
That's okay. We tricked you guys as well. And now you are getting married to each other. And in the best part, I get to make fun of you forever. Welcome to a Shakespeare comedy.
That's okay. I really do think she's cute. I think I do want to marry her.
Seriously? You're so sweet. Let's get hitched. Alrighty. You guys and gals want to get married?
Yeah.
Very well. Who? Who? You may now kiss. I mean high five the bride.
Afternoon, and this was their spring production, and they did a really good job, did they not? So once again, they will be out to meet you guys out front, and we'll see you in just a little bit.